Whoa, you can sell t-shirts on Wix? Today, you're going to learn how to build amazing e-commerce websites using Wix. In fact, the Wix e-commerce tips I'm about to share with you have helped me build stunning e-commerce stores with all the features you'd imagine. And even with the 9 strategies, I managed to build the site in no time at all. Now, I should warn you, I'm not going to give you generic advice like use a template to save time. You already know that stuff. Instead, you're going to see little known Wix specific e-commerce tips that are working right now. And why Wix for e-commerce? 1, they have professionally designed themes. 2, an amazing visual drag and drop editor. 3, great support for members. And 4, a great apps market. My name is Cedric Gers for websitebuilderexpert.com, and let's dive right in. See, when I launched my first e-commerce store years ago, I felt great. And to get ready, I watched dozens of videos from so-called e-commerce experts. So I was super excited when my site finally went live. I thought to myself, it's only a matter of time before the cash starts pouring in. There was only one problem. It never happened. In fact, despite working really hard on my website, my sales barely budged. One day, I decided to stop following the advice from so-called e-commerce experts. So I slapped on my lab coat and set out to figure out this whole e-commerce thing. And trust me, I tested everything. I tested different combinations of keywords, copy, sales pages, product, pop-ups, and more. It took months of almost non-stop testing for me to figure things out. But in the end, I developed a formula for creating an e-commerce website that actually worked. This formula quickly grew my site's profile and my conversion rate. Now it's time for me to show you the 9 most powerful strategies that I used. So without further ado, let's kick things off with strategy number 1, using the Wix app market. If you're doing e-commerce with Wix, you need to use apps, notably ECWID or Equid, which gives you all the features you're missing out on with the conventional Wix e-commerce features. So after you've signed up to Wix and you've picked your theme, go ahead and go to the apps market and install Equid here. What many people love about Equid are the multiple apps it provides to increase your conversion rate that Wix doesn't have. For example, it lets you add abandoned cart recovery and automated product reviews, sales and discount codes, and bulk discounts. Everyone with 2 thumbs should know to use abandoned cart tools. According to Baymart Institute, over 69% of online carts are left unfulfilled. But what you might not know is that Wix doesn't come with this feature straight out of the box. Disappointing, right? But Equid, on the other hand, does with its premium plan. This lets you increase the number of sales you make. Huge lifesaver. With that, it's time for our second strategy, a fast website. We conducted a study comparing the speed of Wix, Shopify, and Weebly to see how they ranked up against each other, because we want to see which supplier provided the highest speed. So what did we find? Well, here are the results. We actually found out that Wix has the highest speeds for its site, and you can see it in the picture above. So why exactly is this so important for you? Well, according to Moz.com, website loading speed is a priority for overall user experiences. And you know that, it's intuitive. If your website isn't loading enough, you'll lose potential customers. For our third strategy for a great e-commerce tool, we recommend that you use dropshipping tools available to you on Wix. Here's the deal with dropshipping. Normally, most people will opt to use Shopify and connect it with Herbalo. This way, you can connect with Chinese suppliers to source your products. The only issue is that it comes at a hefty premium. It seems that most people don't realize that you can do this with Wix at a fraction of the cost. So it's worthwhile to spend some time showing you how that's done. Namely, there are 2 apps that let you do this. Number 1 is Printful. Printful is an Equid app that lets you ship customized t-shirts, mugs, and hats, and you name it. You do the sales, and Printful worries about the fulfillment. This is an easy way for you to get your products in your store without worrying about how to source them. The second option is using Zapier, which is an automation tool. You can make it so that whenever an order is placed on your store, it sends off an email for your supplier to fulfill that item. This can allow you to set up your dropshipping business with Wix using Zapier. And all this is available in the Ecwid tool. Next up, our fourth strategy is to make sure you have the best possible pricing. You probably already know that your monthly pricing for your store, your hosting costs, will be important to the success of your store. In other words, if you can get an easy, affordable service, it won't be that hard for you to keep your store open during low seasons and give it more longevity. So how do prices compare with Wix, Shopify, Squarespace, and even Weebly? Well, we got all the data together for you to examine. And as you can see in our chart, Wix and Ecwid combined is actually the most affordable option compared to major other suppliers. Ecwid offers you abandoned cart recovery, discount codes, dropshipping, all while using Wix's really easy visual editor, which is a huge bonus. So when it comes for getting the best bang of your buck, Wix and Ecwid are a great solution. Now for our fifth tip, include bulk pricing in your e-commerce store. The question is, how can you get more sales from the same customers? Use bulk pricing discounts. So what is bulk pricing, you ask? Well, it's a strategy where you provide your customer with a discount if they buy 2 or more of the same product. And it's designed to offer more options and increase your average sales price order. Here's the step-by-step process. First, go to your products page and add a variance by doing the following. I recommend giving 5 to 15% off depending on the quantity your customer chooses. For example, for these mugs, I'm offering 15% off if they buy 3 instead of 1. This helps you increase your average order and makes it more profitable for you to acquire new customers with marketing channels like Facebook or Google AdWords. Huge later on in your store. Our sixth e-commerce tip is to put your products on sale. I know, obvious, right? But you'd be surprised how many people neglect this easy win. I mean, with every holiday season comes a new sale. There's a reason why big box stores always have some sort of sale going on, and it's because it works. You want to give your customer a deal so that they feel more urged to buy your product now instead of later. Sales and discounts work really well, and it increases excitement for your customer. Make sense? Here's how it works. In Ecwid, simply go to your product. Here you'll do the following steps as shown on screen. Now your product is on sale. You can emphasize this by placing a banner on your homepage and with the visual editor. It's quite easy to do, just like this. You can add in your menu a small piece of text above it that says, on sale or hot. This helps grab visitor attention and direct them towards your offers. Next up, for our seventh tip, is to add trust elements. So what do I mean by trust? Well, trust elements help your audience feel comfortable with you. There are several ways you can do this. Here are 3. 1. Offer a guarantee. You can add a guarantee that ensures your customer satisfaction and make it prominent like this. This money-back guarantee will help relax people as they're submitting their credit card details for your products. Number 2, offer free shipping. This lets your customer know that they don't have to worry about extra surcharges. It shows that you're taking care of them. Option 3, offer 24/7 support. This can be done by email, live chat, phone, and it shows you're available to make sure that your customer have the best possible experience with your store, and it'll make them more likely to recommend you to their friends and family. And here's another tip. You can make these 3 elements into 3 columns at the bottom of your store, just like this, in which you can do this really easily by doing the following. Add a strip, add the columns, nice and easy. And speaking of trust, our 8th tip for Wix eCommerce is to add product reviews. These are crucial social proof elements that show the validity of your product. But how do you get them? Well, you ask your customer. Do you ever get those emails by Amazon asking you to review your latest product? Well, I'm going to show you how to copy Amazon's strategy. Actually, someone's already created an app and automatically does this. See, using Ecwid, you can install an app called Stamp.io, and they handle all your product reviews. Yes, they'll even message your customers and automatically place their reviews in your store. See, when I first started out my store years ago, it seemed almost impossible to get reviews. But that's because I wasn't asking my customers. I wasn't making it convenient for them. So the last part is important. Stamp lets your customer review your product inside the email it sends them. instead of going directly to your website, and that's way more convenient for them. And good news, it's free up to the first 50 products, and then there's a monthly price. And if the monthly price is too much, there's also Discus reviews, which is only a few dollars a month. Either way, reviews are a great social proof, and they help your customer pull the trigger on your product because they know that other people have done it as well. I can't finish this video without telling you about using analytics properly. So this is going to be the little end of video bonus. Here's what I mean. If you don't know what products your customers are looking at, then you might as well be throwing darts at a wall in terms of trying to guess what to optimize. Well, Wix makes it really easy to add Google Analytics. In fact, you can just place it in your header code anywhere. There's also specific elements on Wix right here where you can add it in. Here's what you want to track with Google Analytics. 1, average dwell time. This tells you how long your customer is on your site. If it's too low, then you may need to rethink your offering and how your copy is positioned. Number 2, average page per session. Are most people leaving after 1 or 2 pages? That's what this will tell you. Again, a great indicator if your site is doing poorly or well. And number 3, most visited pages. So this will give you some insight on which pages are most popular for your visitors. It'll help you explore potential avenues to increase sales and to do future promotions. You can see that in GA here. And you can filter all this by acquisition channels such as Facebook, Google Organic to see how it all compares. So did you learn something new from today's video? Then make sure to click subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Also like it, as that helps promote it. Also, if you want exclusive website building strategies that we only share with subscribers, head over to websitebuilderexpert.com and sign up for the newsletter. It's free. Now I want to turn it over to you. Which of the Wix e-commerce tips from this video are you going to use first? Are you going to try adding trust elements, or maybe you're ready to add automated product reviews? Either way, let me know by leaving a comment below right now.